It is said that on a cold, grey, dark night, he walked the alleys of a lonely cemetery in Dodangoda, accompanied just by a few assistants. What was this musician, considered the entertainer of our times, doing in a cemetery? His gig for the night, dig up a skeleton. His target, the skull. His mission, to entertain the masses.
Bohoma Baya Una,
The year was 1972, a golden era in Sri Lankan music. Wickremesooriya, the founder of Sooriya label, was in search of a hit song for the sound recording of Maxwell Mendis and the Mendis Foursome, another group who marked their debut on Sooriya label. Gerald requested MS Fernando, the popular Baila Chakravarti, to give one of his songs to be recorded by Maxwell. MS agreed on one condition: it is sung only by Maxwell.
ඒක MS ෆර්නැන්ඩෝගේ බයිල එකක් මිස්ටර් වික්‍රමසූරියට මිසක් වෙන කාටවත් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේක මැක්ස්වෙල් මෙන්ඩිස් විතරක් කියන්න දෙන්න කියලා පර්මිෂන් දුන්නා.
Maxwell's style of singing added a new color to the song, along with the musical arrangements by Nissanka Wimalasuriya, a versatile music director hailing also from Moratuwa, a multi-instrumentalist, a reputed Hawaiian guitarist, and an engineer by profession. The song was backed by musicians from the group, the fabulous Moonstones. The group was led by Annesley, since Clarence had by then parted ways to form Golden Chimes. The lineup included Mangala Rodrigo on lead, Sunil Malavan on bass, Mike Gunasekara on rhythm, Lawrence Mandrix on organ, and Stanmo Dijonk on drums. Mangala and Sunil were in the original lineup of the Moonstones, with Clarence and Annesley. Mike was a member of the Rhythmias, and Lawrence and Stanmo came from a Western pop music background. The song was recorded by maestro engineer Mervin Rodrigo at the Sarasavi studio.
Mr. Gerald Wickremesooriya Sarasavi ශබ්දාගාරයේදී තමයි මේ මැක්ස්වල් මහත්තයාට අවස්ථාව දීලා තින්නේ මේ මම බොහොම බය වුණා ගීතය පටිගත කරන්න. ඉතින් ඒ ගීතයෙන් තමයි ඔහු ගොඩක් ජනප්‍රිය වුණේ මම හිතන්නේ මිනිස්සු අතරට ගොඩක් ආවේ.
George Manathunga, the technical assistant at Sarasavi, created the special sound effects for the song. Creating such sound effects was a challenge with the technology of this era.
ඒකේ මේ යකා කෑ ගහන එකත් මම තමයි කෑ ගැහුවේ.
In this time, radio and vinyl records were the only medium available to promote a song. A 45 RPM album had 4 songs. One of them, considered to be the potential hit, was chosen by the producer to promote the album. In this album, Bohoma Baya Una was chosen by Gerald Wickremesooriya. Sooriya, along with A.M. Harishchandra, the premier designer of the era, went on to design the cover based on the song. Mahasona, Mohini, a black dog, a graveyard, and Maxwell Mendis with the guitar were all used in the illustration. Prior to the release of the vinyl, Sooriya promoted the album on its weekly radio show, hosted by Vijaya, Corea. The song was aired for many weeks running, creating a major interest amongst fans. It was a live Sooriya show of July 1973 that gave Maxwell the opportunity to bring out the entertainer in him and take the song to another level. Maxwell's only form of inspiration could have been theatre, as TV and internet were not around at that time. Whatever sparked the vivid imagination of this English teacher from Dodangoda, the result was 3 minutes of electrifying entertainment, considered by many as unmatched, even today. A skull popping out from a barrel, flashing red lights fixed to the sockets of the eyes, loud screams, special lighting effects, and finally, a pitch dark black stage. And the curtain closes on the show. The crowd slowly disperses in complete silence.
ඉතින් මේ ලොකු ඔළුවක් ලයිට් දාලා මේ ඇස් ලොකුවට මේ මොකද ඒක ඔටෝමැටික් වැඩ කරනවා කකුලෙන් පෑගුවාම මේ එකපාරට උඩට එනවා ඇස් ලොකු කරගෙන ඉතින් මේ එතකොට හැමෝම සන්තෝෂයි බලන්න. එයා හරි පොපියුලර් වුණා.
ඔහු ඒ කියන්නේ හරිම ඒ කියන්නේ එන්ටර්ටේනින් පැත්ත හොඳයි ඔහුගේ. ඒ කියන්නේ ස්ටේජ් එකට ආවත් මිනි ඔලුව අරන් එනවා. ඉතින් එතකොට ඔහුගේ ගීතවලට ආවේනික කියන රංගනයක් එක්කම ඔහු ගායනයක් ඉදිරිපත් කරා.
He was a wonderful person. He was a real wonderful person. He picked up songs which made people laugh really. And he was a good artist too on stage.
He made an act out of it. And I remember myself and the others in the 70s clan, the 70s, some of them used to say, "Macam, show එකේ වරණ ඉස්සලා අපි ගෙදර යන ඉස්සලා මේ අන්තිමට මේ Maxwell sing කරනවා බල්ලමයන් කියලා. Because it was an enjoyment for us who came to sing at the show. We used to look at his performance and go. I distinctly remember once Anasi Malwan telling me, "Phoda inna macam aruwat බල්ලයන්." So that was the charisma he had.
I really admire because they were like while singing, they used to with an act they sing. So people love that.
Maxwell Mendis's act, it was very animated. So naturally there was something to watch. Right, he would bring the skeleton and wriggle it around on the stage.
It's now almost 50 years since its release. It's almost 20 years since Maxwell left us. Yet the song lives on. What made this song so popular? The storyline? A story many of us had heard since childhood. Ms's writing, Nissanka's music, Moonstones' backing, George's sound effects, Mervin's recording techniques, M. Harishchandra's artworks. Maybe it was Maxwell's singing and his theatrical performances on stage, or maybe it was the collective effort of all of them. We'd love to hear from you.
Bohoma Baya Una.